Hello everyone. This is gonna be some schedule changes suddenly. I was totally ready for this. 86, 86, 46 Road Master Race between Fleke and Alicon. I've been practicing and playing Mega Man for the last couple of months. In this category, you simply beat all the Robot Masters in each of the NES Mega Mans, 1, 2, 6. 6 Robot Masters in Mega Man 1 and 8 in the rest, making it 46 total. So no wily stages this time. Yeah, and after they beat all of the ones in Mega Man 1, they will take a forced 30-second break, and then they will swap over to Mega Man 2 and continue. They can go in any order they want. All zips and everything like that is allowed. What's also allowed is that if you soft lock, you are allowed to use a password to get back to where you were. But this is only really relevant for Mega Man 2. Other than that, I don't really have anything to say. This is a quite old race category. We started racing this like 13 years ago at this point. So it's been around. I'm not sure if they're waiting for me to count down. We have a race time room open, so if Fleke hits ready, we can get this countdown going. Right, here we go. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. That was perfect countdown. Oh, I actually have sound. I didn't think I would have sound for some reason. I was completely prepared to sit in complete silence for 2 hours talking to myself. Right, so Mega Man 1. I'm not this is a pretty long category. It's gonna take roughly 2 hours, hopefully below 2 hours. Let's be real. So I'm not gonna be talking the entire time. And yeah, we're starting with Mega Man 1. We're starting with Cup Mega Man 1. So there might be some route changes and strategy changes because they don't need to play the wily stages. So they might not need to gather some items and so on in the later games. Obviously, usually what the fastest route for a normal run is also the fastest route in a Robot Master setting. We're starting with Cutman, just to get it out of the way and be able to do Alicman right after. Both are tanking a lot of hits. Probably race nerves. Let's see if both of them gather this big health drop for safety. Oh, no need if you are lucky like Alicon. Fleke had more than enough health to tank that hit. Those big guys does 10 damage on contact. First boss, Cutman. Very simple with the Buster. They can even add in some pauses with the select to make it a little bit faster, a little bit more streamlined in some spots. Not really necessary. 1 down, 45 to go. So looking through the PBs of everyone involved here, I think Alicon has Fleke beat in all of the games except 1 and 2. So I think if Fleke wants a chance, I mean, obviously it's gonna come down a lot to like not dying and stuff like that. But assuming they don't do that, I think Fleke wants to gain a big lead in maybe 1 and 2, and then try to hold on. This is a really scary stage, especially in a race setting. The stage is very long and very tough in itself. Also, it plays kind of slow because you're spending so much time climbing. And then, like halfway through the stage, there's a big trick that I'm sure most people know about at this point. To grab the magnet beam without having anything to destroy the blocks. So sort of you clip into the wall and try to grab it without leaving the wall. If you accidentally leave the wall, you might get stuck in soft block, and in this game there are no passwords. So if anyone gets soft lock, it means they have to completely reset and restart the run from Cutman. Oh, okay, Fleke is safe. Pretty solid 410 magnet grab. Alicon being very careful. Being very careful saved him 4 minutes. So now we have access to the magnet beam. We can start going a little bit faster, especially vertical in this stage specifically. And then in the later stages we're gonna use the magnet beam to cheat. These last couple of screens are kind of annoying. You have to be very fast in dropping the magnet beams to be able to jump onto them and then jump over the, like, before the Alec things spawn. Alicon not having a good time. Oh, okay, that was sketchy as hell. Okay, man, Alicon is giving me heart attacks.
So Fleke and our friend Jokah, that was supposed to do commentary, have lost their power. So now we're just here, and I don't really know what to do here. I think we're just gonna let Alicon play, and I'll try and talk at the same time. This is very, very awkward. This Sunday is cursed. It's literally very cursed. And I don't know what to do now. So this is very awkward. So Linkenmeister had to be replaced. Well, we swapped with Linkenmeister. And now now we're here. I think we're just gonna let Alicon play because I don't know what to do. And I don't think I can get in contact with Alicon. So what do we do? I'm starting to think we're gonna have to do some switcheroo here, and we're gonna do. Let me see if I can work things out. I swear I am a professional. So Alicon is on Mega Mode 1. Exciting times. Exciting timeline. This is so awkward. What do I do? I don't know if I can actually fix this while we're at it. Yikers! Let me just fix things. Let me touch buttons. Let me see if I can get in contact with Alicon. Maybe Alicon can do a solo run or something. I just keep on from where he is. If he can read Discord. I don't know. This Sunday's cursed. Last day of the marathon, and it's just turning into a crapperoni. And I'm not a Mega Man runner, technically, so I'm just trying to do my best here. Which makes it a little bit awkward, you know? It looks like we might have to stay on this picture that we are right now, and I can't really switch to the scene I want to switch to. So we're just gonna do our very best and hope for the best. I tried to reach out to Alicon, but I don't think Alicon reads. But we're on Bomb Man. Getting the bomb, as you do. As I'm trying to do things in the background. So that was... Are we going to Gutsman? Of course it's Gutsman. We always do Gutsman. I'm so sorry to everybody watching this. This is a little bit awkward. I don't know who it's most awkward for, me or... I don't know. We're winging it. I'm sorry that you guys have to hear me touch buttons here. think I've sorted some stuff out. Like I said, I'm not a professional Mega Man player, so we're just gonna do our very best and live with whatever we have. So we're switching now from Mega Man 1 to Mega Man 2. I got in contact with Alicon now as well. So Alicon said I'll just keep on going. So I might have Alicon talking instead. Hopefully. I am very sorry to anybody that wants to, like, professional gameplay and professional commentary for a game like this. I am very, very sorry. Also, I'm very sorry that the race will not happen now, but it is what it is. We are, what is it called now? We are doing Flashman stage at least. At least I've been doing runs of Mega Man 2 back in the days. I know my Mega Man 2 stages. And I do believe we're gonna go for like almost all the tricks as well. What a day we have here at NissanTV Speedrun Marathon. Alicon is on Flashman at the boss. Pretty okay boss, to be fair. I mostly played as Zipless. I'm not one of those that's good with doing zips and stuff. But Alicon definitely is very comfortable with playing Mega Man games in general. We're trying to see if Alicon can join in and do commentary himself. We're trying to figure out different ways to do this. I am very sorry once again. This was not on my bingo board for this marathon. Airman stage can be a bit tricky. I'm not a big fan of this stage whatsoever when it comes to actual speed, like when it comes to speed running. Casually, it's also a miss, but when you're like speed running, this stage is quite horrible if you take a death at a place you don't want to. But Alicon is a professional speedrunner, knows what to do, and he's just the man at Mega Man. Very, very unlucky. I take it. I can hear you. I don't think the... Wait, I'm gonna fix the thing. I don't think the your audio is coming through. Let me just do a thing. Maybe now. You should be able to go through on Discord.
Yeah, let's see if this works.
So Alicon is currently on Airman stage. On the boss. I can see if I can share the screen with you here, and if you can pull it up, but I'm not sure. Because you're on mobile.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll turn off the Twitch and see if I can watch it on my phone through Discord, sitting here in the darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah. Really sorry about this, Alex.
Nah, don't worry.
Fucking perfect timing.
It's all the tech stuff today. It's fine. It's the last day of the marathon.
I think this should work if you guys can hear me.
Yeah, your voice is definitely coming out on the stream.
Yeah. Sitting here commenting on my phone, but yeah, so we'll just keep moving then. We can all agree that I would definitely have picked up Mega Man 1 and Mega Man 2 and then crushed him, but yeah, now we're gonna get to see Alicon showcasing this. So we were running 46 robots, which I think I didn't get to hear Jokah's commentary, how it started, but you do the robots for all 6 classic Mega Man games. And yeah, we're in Mega Man 2 now. Alicon is doing Heatman at 3rd. It's a bit safer than doing it as 2nd, because you have to do some hard tricks to do it. But yeah, and we're running any %. So we get to use this really nice zip to skip the worst part of the stage. Instead of having to do all those jumps, we just zip by it. So that's really nice. And then if you do it the other way, you have to jump the Jokah blocks instead of just flying over them. So both heat and air is a lot scarier, but the other version, if you do heat 2nd, you save it. I think it's like 10 seconds or something. He's moving in on Heatman boss now, which is we're playing difficult, so it's really annoying because you have to hit him 13 times, I think it is. And every time you hit him, he gets an invulnerability shield that lasts for 30, 60, or 90 frames. So the difference for the fight, it's all random. So you can get unlucky and get 13 and 90 frames in a row, which is 13 extra seconds added. But it usually balances out to being around 4 or 5 of each. Yeah, Alicon is doing quick work of this. It's making it look way easier. There is a faster technique with doing like small mini jumps away from the boss. So basically he, instead of moving half the screen with every like flame dash, he just moves a few frames to the side, a few pixels to the side. It also saves some time, but it's much harder and less safe. After heat, we're going into Clash Man, which is basically an entire stage of climbing ladders and trying to do it as efficient as possible. We're gonna be doing a lot of skips using item 1 here and item 3. So in the Mega Man 1, if you jump up and grab a ladder off screen with pushing down, you get pushed up further up the ladder. So you can skip a lot by doing it. Then we're doing some off-screen running, taking an intentional death to skip to the next checkpoint. And then the item 1 jumpings begin. Oh, fell down a bit. But it's the any % is very optimized with using the. I think it's the same for the simplest. It's very optimized with using the exact amount of items you have for item 1 especially. Here he's he's pressing down when he's jumping off screen, and then he shoots an item 3, press up. He gets teleported slightly up so he can land on the item 3 right away, and just jump to the next part. And there's specific points on the ladders where if you shoot the item 3 and press A, you both shoot it and land on it at the same time. So you can't do it everywhere. I don't know the exact, like how many pixels between each point, but we have specific points we used it so we can jump off screen for the next part. And that was quick work of Clash, man. And then we're going into the scary stage where you can soft lock in Mega Man 2 any percent. Quick man. It's pretty much the opposite of Clash, man. It's an entire stage of just falling down. Oh, he's picking one up for safety. I didn't catch his first 2 stages. I don't know if he had any nasty falls in air, man. The laser beams are one shot, so if you touch any of them, you are dead. And here's the first sip. Basically, we sip, turn off the light, and then turn it back on by wiggling once. But now we're doing a few of the stage, a few screens off, like off screen. We're running behind the screen. Now we're back on the screen again. Now we're coming up to the dangerous one, where if you overstep, if you manage to step past the right side of the screen, you can't die and you can't reset, or you have to reset the game. Oh, he was being very safe. It is very scary though to do that wiggle. Like if you're speedrunning just Mega Man 2, it's only the 4th stage, so it's fast to reset. But in a marathon setting, it's really nasty. That's why we're gonna allow passwords to go back to quick man again. And that was that stage. We did a race of 46 robots yesterday, like a community race. And Alicon's pace was he had a really incredible run. He only had 1 death for the entire thing, and it's nearly 2 hours. But yeah, moving into Metal Man. Oh, might fall down, but easy to get back up again. We skipped 2 short sips in this because there's one here where you can get up, but if you're unlucky you soft lock, and it only saves, I don't know if it's 0.5 or 1 second. It's a very slim save for an extremely tight sip. In Mega Man 2, when you go into your start screen, if you're in mid-air, you kind of stop and I don't know what to call it, but you stop your fall, and so you can do it several times in a row to move your character horizontally, basically. So if you're about to fall into a pit, you can push start several times in a row to kind of get out of it safely. Yeah, that was well, man. In a 46 robots, you can also do Mega Man 2. You can do either it normally or difficult mode. The difference is, I think it's 42 seconds longer to play it normally, because there's 3 cutscenes that are way longer. No, all cutscenes are longer. But in normal, the bosses are a lot easier. But you lose time, like you don't gain 42 seconds on the boss fight when you're doing just the robot. You have to do the wildest stages as well for it to be worth it. Here it's gonna freeze, so he doesn't have to wait for a dog that spawns here and blocks him. Then he's gonna try to do a zip, but he did not get high enough up, so he didn't get the zip, which is gonna make him having to kill the next dog. Or wolf, or whatever. And then it's probably the most famous Mega Man 2 zip called Goodwood, which is just a lot of off-screen walking. It definitely looks way harder than it actually is, but it's probably the most fun zip in the game. Or several zips. He's pretty much doing the second half of the screen, second half of the stage, like off screen. And then it takes a death there to spawn outside the boss room. If you zip too far there, you end up in, I think it's Wily 3, and you have to get yourself killed there to spawn back. And then we're going into Bubble as the final stage of Mega Man 2. As you can see, we're using a lot of the items on every stage to skip big chunks of them. Like any percent is basically you want to do the stage as fast as you possibly can, utilizing everything. Before I started with speedrunning, I didn't understand it. I was so annoyed with Jokah, who I've known since school, wondering what was it he enjoyed with this. Like he's ruining the games. You're not playing them. But then I started doing it, and yeah, now I'm hooked for life. It's a lot of intentional damage, like he intended to take damage from that frog to skip by the big frog faster. And going into Bubble Man, we got to know yesterday that if you take damage while you're next to the door inside the room, you can get pushed out and into the Wily 4 stage. So I'm fairly sure Alicon will be moving, yeah, he's moving away from the door this time. But that was Mega Man 2. And then he gets to swap to his own favorite, Mega Man 3. Which is the first of the sliding Mega Mans. So starting now, there's gonna be less zip, but it's gonna be a lot more optimal movement with slides. And yeah, we're doing the Rockman series, which is just a Japanese Mega Man. Fun thing about Mega Man 3 is apparently it wasn't finished when they released it. They pushed it out early because they wanted it done, I think it was by Christmas. Which, unfortunately, it has a few unintended bugs. Like you can see on the robot stage where you pick the robot stages, there's like a glitchy line on the right side. There's some more stuff, and it's like there's a lot of lag and stuff in this game, but it is an amazing Mega Man. Very short slides compared to 4, 5, and 6. But yeah, really great game, and it's Alicon's favorite of the classics. He's making very fast work of the first stage, Magnet Man. I remember as a kid how dangerous the Jokah blocks were in every game. Mega Man 1, 2, 3. But like after you start speedrunning it, the Jokah blocks is it's just it might as well be full ground. It doesn't matter. Going into Magnet Man, he has a few types of moves. He jumps straight up, or he like gets into a shield. If he gets into a shield, it's either you take damage or you have to wait for him to drop it again. And like Alicon could do it twice, but if he tried again, he's gonna die. So now he's gonna be more careful. In this game, you wanna be in the middle when you kill the boss, because after the fanfare, Mega Man always walks to the middle before jumping up. So he's gonna try to kill all the bosses while it's in the middle of the room. Second stage of Mega Man 3 is gonna be Hard Man, which I'm pretty sure me and Alicon agrees on being the most boring stage on the least like stage of Mega Man 3. But this is where we start using the magnet weapon, which is used a lot through the robot stages. Those bees are very annoying. If you miss a hit, they drop a shell that spawns 5 bees that causes so much lag. You lose seconds if one of the shells break. But as you can see, as soon as there's a few sprites on the screen, the game starts lagging quite a bit. So Mega Man 3 has a lot of lag management where you want to kill specific things and skip specific things to try to keep the lag down a bit. I don't remember the name of the Met tanks, but they are annoying. Their hitbox is somewhere in the head and it almost feels like it's moving around. Yeah, now you get to see the beast, but Alicon just slide away from them. It's gonna be a bit safe to get some help, because he's gonna take some intentional damage on the boss to kill it faster. Hardman shoots some rockets and then he jumps up and smacks into the ground, and when he does, you get stunned. But if you take damage from him, you get to keep moving, so you can kill him and not have to wait for the stun to let up. And that was second stage. And then we're gonna move into Top Man. This game, any percent, has 2 different routes. You either start with Magnet or Top Man. I think you used to start with Gemini, but I don't know that route. But yeah, we start with Magnet because it's an easier choice. If you start with Top Man, your jump mashing have to be insane, because you're killing some cats on this stage, which takes a lot of hits with the Buster, but now we get to kill them with Magnet instead. But as you can see, there's a lot of sliding going on, and that's the diagonal input and A. So it's a lot of input to play these games, but they are so fun. Yeah, those cats. You kill them with 5 magnets, and I don't know how many Buster shots you need, but it feels like 50, but it's not, but it's a lot, and you have to jump mash them down. It's a quite specific timing to kill them with magnet though, because when they spawn their ball, the magnet will go for the ball, so if you're too slow, you lose magnets on the ball instead of the cat. And now the scary part comes, the platforms. If you mistime it and miss one, the spawn point is before one of the cats, so you lose a lot of time. You lose like a minute. Top man, he is invulnerable while spinning, but he's very easy. Yeah, you slide up, shoot him twice, slide back, shoot him twice. If you only get him once, you can get him 3 times, so it's always 2 cycles. Now we're gonna move into Shadow Man. Which has probably the scariest slide sequence of the game. But the robot stages for Mega Man 3 are very fun. I think, I'm pretty sure I can speak for everyone who's played Mega Man 3 that Mega Man 3, the only problem is the dock stages that you do after the robot stages. I still haven't found anyone that enjoys playing them. As you can see, he knows the game very well. He keeps firing buster shots before the monsters are even on the screen. Monsters. And now we're coming up on the scary slide part. It's only scary if you get a lot of drops, because every time you get a drop you lag a bit, so if you let go of jump too quickly, you'll fall down. But yeah, Alicon is crushing it. Topspin is generally regarded to be one of the worst weapons in classic Mega Man, but for this game it's used 3 times, I think. Only once in the robot stages though. Unless you do top first, then you do that sliding thing with topspin. And then we're gonna take on Gemini Man. Mega Man 3 is a fairly hard game when you start learning the speedrun. It's especially like this stage. It's very specific, the slides. With the weights and the jumps and everything. But it's so fun when you get good at doing them and timing them, it gets so smooth. As you can see, Alicon has played it a few times, and here we're doing a skip. We're sliding and jumping through that thing, otherwise we have to wait for him to... He spawns and stands there a while. And you also have the sound on for the entire stage. The sound for this game causes lag, so by removing the sound, he has less lag for the rest of the stage. Which is very welcome for a part that's coming up where he's gonna be sliding on blocks above water. Even though we're all missing the music though. It's gonna take some extra health just for safety.
Fleke, this is the part when you start whistling like you normally do.
Yeah, sorry, I can't whistle when someone else playing. But yeah, this part is very scary. Feel free to chime in, Alex, whenever you want. Like I wasn't prepared to do commentary, so I'm just trying to talk about the game.
I wasn't prepared either, to be fair, Fleke, so...
No, I'm really sorry. I'm still sitting here in complete darkness. Gemini Man, he splits up into 2, and He has a very specific pattern, so once you learn that, it's fairly easy to kill him. But taking hits from the bosses are it hurts a lot, so you usually can't take more than one. After Gemini, we get to move into Needleman. And for any percent in the Mega Man games, you pretty much always do the bosses in like the order you get the weapon that's the weakness for the next boss. So since we just got Gemini, we're gonna be using a lot of Gemini on the stage and on the boss. But Magnet is pretty much a given on every stage as well, since you can pretty much kill everything with one hit and it's the homing. And you want to kill a lot of stuff to remove lag. And it's also a lot of intentional damage. It saves a lot of time. Instead of stopping to kill things, just sliding into it. You just have to keep track of how much health you have so you have enough. If you're unlucky there, for example, you can take 2 hits from the big guy and then the boss suddenly is scary. For this guy, he only pretty much... Oh! And we get a new dual laser. It causes a lot of lag and you can't do anything while the laser is bouncing around the screen. You can jump and move, but you can't shoot again, you can't swap weapon. It's a big time loss. And usually it's caused by us being greedy speedrunners wanting to kill the boss quickly. And then we're moving into Snake, which is, I know, Alicon's favorite theme for this. And yes, as Alex just said, the music is very good for this game. So I have a tendency to whistle, but I won't be doing that now, but... This theme is almost as good as the last stage of the game.
I feel like you should start whistling, just to add like a layer of quality to the stream. We need it right now.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pass. Okay. Alicon is gonna be annoyed when he rewatches the commentary later. But it's been a insane event, Alex. I've been like tuning in a few times, and you're always there. Like you've been online. It feels like you've been online for like 72 hours.
Well, wait, let me do math. We went live at 12 Thursday, so 12 Friday. That's 24 hours, right?
Yep.
And then Saturday at 12. That adds another 24 hours, right? Or am I dumb?
48, and then 72 was 12 today.
Yeah, so we're like 74 hours in, I think.
Yeah, crazy. So impressive. Like I've done races. I've done some races since I started speedrunning 2 years ago, but I've never done a marathon. And just putting something like this together is it's really impressive.
Let me tell you this much: I haven't slept much this weekend, so I'm gonna take a few days when this marathon goes offline to actual sleep.
Yeah, you definitely deserved it. Alicon did a little trick there with the rush jet. By jumping off screen, he's saving ammo because it only costs energy while he's standing on it. So he's jumping off it to make sure it lasts the entire stage. And as you can see on Snake Man, it's a lot of lag when there's too many projectiles on the screen at the same time. But if I'm not mistaken, unless he did in Mega Man 1 or 2, I think he's still deathless. I didn't see Mega Man, like the two first of Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 1, but think he might be deathless.
From what I saw before this whole stream went to fire, I think he's actually, like you said, deathless at this point.
Yeah. Since I'm on my phone, I don't want to click around, but it would be interesting to see what his split looked like after Mega Man 3. If it's deathless, there's a PB chance for this guy today.
I can take a look. He's currently, based on the Mega Man 3, he's currently 1 minute 11 seconds ahead of PB on after being done with Snake Man.
Damn, yeah, it's a good pace. Let's hope he holds it. I'm gonna jinx it for him.
We don't need more jinxing, Fleke. I think I might curse this, since we were like an hour ahead earlier, so ahead of schedule. So I think I might have cursed the stream already.
Before I joined the stream this morning and saw, I checked the schedule and was like, oh, we've been moved to 15:05. Nice. And then right after I saw we are like an hour ahead of schedule.
Yeah, I panicked a bit. Let's just say it like that.
But it's hard when it's one game onto the next. Like if it's the runner think it's gonna take 2 hours and you're really lucky and you do 1:30, then you have 30 minutes and then 10 games in a row does the same thing.
Okay.
But yeah, that was Sparkman. So Mega Man 3 finished.
And leaving Mega Man 3, I can say he's 1 minute 10 seconds ahead of PB.
Damn, he's doing really well. Nice.
He saved so much time in Mega Man 2.
I would have done better, of course, but he's doing okay.
He must have had a lot of time save in Mega Man 2, because when leaving Mega Man 1, he was like 19 seconds ahead. After Mega Man 2, it's 41 seconds ahead. So he's definitely deathless.
I think it took a death in Airman in his PB.
The typical airman.
Yeah, those platforms. There's one point of the platforms where you jump and have to shoot the guy 3 times while you're jumping. And it's scary because it throws something at you if you're slow, and then you get hit and you'll fall down. So it's a risky move. But yeah, Mega Man 4 is for some reason the one we've had the most difficulty with, both of us, with like taking death. But for this one, you slide longer, but we also now get the Buster Charge. Which is you can charge up your shot, and do, instead of 1 damage, you do 3 damage. And we start off with Brightman, which is a lot of RNG grasshoppers you have to wait for. The grasshoppers can either do a short or a long jump, and depending on if it's short jumps, you might have to wait extra cycles, and it adds up to quite a few seconds if you're unlucky. Here it's also some lag reduction. He's trying to kill the flyers just to get some stuff off the screen. Brightman pretty much has he can either jump or he can shoot 3 buster shots, and we have to hit him. Like he can also freeze the screen, but if we hit him with 3 charge buster and then 1 regular buster, he gets off to a pattern where he won't use the freeze. And for this game, you want to kill the bosses in the middle of the room, and you want to put yourself in the middle of the room, because there's like a magic pixel which skips. You see, he teleported to the middle, so you skip a high jump, which costs some more time. I don't know what it is. Probably half a second or a second per robot stage. It doesn't sound like much, but it really adds up quickly. Second stage is going to be Pharaoh. which is he's gonna be utilizing the weapon he just got, Bright, which is pretty much a freeze. Like he freezes everything, stops things from spawning, and everything that has spawned will not move. Otherwise, you have snakes spawning in the sand, so you skip a lot. And then there's a dangerous jump, and oh my god, no, he didn't get it, so he's probably gonna take an intentional death now to redo that. Okay, no, never mind, he's gonna do Mega Man 4 balloonless. Like you jump over that pit that he fell into, and you get an item, a balloon that it's pretty much the item 1 from Mega Man 2. But knowing, oh damn. Well now, I wonder if he passed the checkpoint or not. Oh, he passed the checkpoint, so yeah, he's gonna do it balloonless. I actually don't know how big the difference is. I myself, I've never done Mega Man 4 without balloon, so I don't know how much time you lose by not having it. Oh, they shot the head high. He usually takes an intentional hit there to save time. And then we're moving in on second boss, Pharaoh, which is also just it's also just a buster fight. He can do 2 different jumps. He does that one that goes forward, which is a nasty one, and then he does just a high jump. And then he has his own charge shot. But that's pretty much the entire fight. Oh, got dangerous though. And then you want to stand on that magic pixel. You can get into a position where you can't hit the pixel, and then you saw I did a little slide. That's to like reset where he's standing so he can move into the correct pixel. Third is Ringman, which looks like something you can... Oh, I'm back. I got my power back, so I'm gonna boot up. I'll keep doing commentary, but I'll connect on my computer instead, so I don't have to sit with my phone. Like now he doesn't have the balloon. Usually you climb these screens with balloon, but it seems he knows what to do, so he's doing Bright instead. And here he's doing a little thing. He's sliding in so he can jump, so he can get closer to the NPC that spawns, which he will just damage boost through, because killing it takes a lot of hits. It's like a mini boss. Also somewhat of a mini boss, but it just takes 1 hit to kill, but you can't kill it until it shoots its rings. This stage is a hard one though, because you have to take a lot of intentional damage if you don't want to waste time killing things. And the boss is very fast, so you need to really memorize his pattern so you can do it without taking a single hit. Oh, that was scary. Here is probably gonna take... Oh, he's taking an intentional hit. And then it's the boss. He's gonna be doing some fast sliding and stuff here. He's charging up first, so Pharaoh works like if you charge up, then when you shoot, or when you let go, you shoot the ball, and then you can shoot another one while you still have it. Oh, he did that masterfully. Wasn't any hesitation at all. Fourth stage is gonna be Dust, which I know he's said himself he had the biggest issue with in Mega Man 4. There's a part which is very laggy with spawning blocks and spikes below. Oh, he managed to pick the same stage again, I think. Yeah, he's gonna take an intentional game over here to pick the correct stage. He just really wanted to do Ringman again. I'm gonna check if Jokah wants to take over and continue the commentary.
I think you should continue, Fleke, instead.
Sorry?
You should continue with the commentary. You're doing really
Okay.
well, Fleke.
I will keep going. I'm gonna connect with my computer instead, though, so I can just use my headphones.
Yep.
Setting up the stream. Let's see. Yeah, this seems to work. I just need to get the stream up. There we go. I think. Looks right. Yeah, that Alicon just blew past the part he said he usually has the biggest issue with. This stage has a crusher, which is also a bit scary. You destroy specific blocks so you can just easily slide through, but if you're slow, you will insta-die. Ah, he made it look very easy. Here's taking an intentional backwards damage boost, just keep going. That thing takes, I think it's 2 or 3 hits even. Another intentional damage boost. And then we get to do fight Dustman. He has a few different things. He shoots a big dust thing that explodes. He can start sucking air, making him invulnerable. Or he can just stand there and let Alicon kill him. That was the best RNG ever. He can also do like a high jump. That is really what you want to see when you do a run. And then we get Skull, which is, I think it's the only stage where we actually do a sip in this. It's a very short zip, but it saves time. You clip through the wall here at the beginning. Oh right, sorry, my bad. He didn't pick up the balloon. You need the balloon to do it. And since he missed the jump, he's doing it zipless. But instead he has a lot more health, because you have to take a few extra hits of damage there in the beginning if you do it with balloon. With balloon you get to jump up each ladder, you get to do a balloon and then jump up the ladder, so it saves quite a bit. He does make a jump instead. Then we get to use Bright again, so we can kill that guy from behind, and then you just pretty much kill all the big guys. Bright is definitely the MVP weapon of this speedrun, because you save so much time. Oh my god, that was scary. By not having to take damage or face tank. Those green skellies, when you shoot them, they just fall to the ground and then get back up again. Unless you've used Bright, then you kill them instead. Skullman, very easy pattern. Shoots 3 shots, shoots 3 4 shots, jumps out, does a shield, dispels it, then he jumps straight up, and yeah, it's pretty much the exact same fight. If you move the correct way, it's the same fight. If you move slightly different, instead of that high jump, he's gonna body slam you. Which killed me yesterday, because I didn't even know he could do that. That was Skull. Then we're doing Dive Man, which is pretty much the entire screen is underwater. And the problem with it is, underwater you can't abort a slide, so you have to be a bit more safe to slide. Otherwise, Mega Man 4 is very nice with like jumping out of slides and stuff. It has great movement. He just froze the entity before it finished spawning, making it hitbox much bigger, and not having to deal with like its rockets and attacks. Eddie being a bro, giving him some extra ammo. You don't need it, so that's just a complete time loss, but we always gotta give credit to Eddie. He gives us good stuff. Oh, that screen is so hard, and he makes it look so easy. The water's going up and down, like if you move slightly wrong, oh! That isn't the pit you die, you find the wire weapon there, which isn't used for the any percent, and you fall for like, I don't know how long it is, but it's a long fall time. So, you don't want to fall down there. Moving into the dive boss is pretty much you wanna face tank him, not get hit, but let him hit your shield. And he just charges to you, and then he does one attack, and then just tries to charge at you. But it's the same thing, you can take, with the amount of health he has now, he could take 2 hits. No, he would die from the second hit, I think. And if you're unlucky, you can take 1 hit if you're not quick enough with the first jump. Then it's Drillman stage. Very easy stage, very annoying boss. The absolute heaviest RNG boss. But we'll get to him a bit. This stage is done entirely with Brightman. Pretty much just freezing time, sliding and killing some enemies, but mostly jumping over. Luckily for this game, if you're in iframes, you can stand on spikes without dying. It's just Mega Man 1 where that's an issue. Here he froze the screen, like exact first frame he got in. Or I don't think it's the first frame, you have a few frames. But that freezes the monsters in that screen, like being open so you can kill them. Otherwise you have the damage boost. If you miss one of those mechanics, the ground doesn't spawn and you'll stupid while jumping to your death. Yeah, that was the drill stage. And the drill boss is annoying in the sense that he can burrow down. He always starts the fight by burrowing down. You have to wait a specific time, then he shows up. And if you're really unlucky, he can do his first attack, he'll burrow down again. Now at least Alicon got him to move a bit. Then he burrows down, then you have to wait. And yeah, if you're unlucky and he keeps burrowing down like this, you only get to hit him twice per time, and it's a lot of time. Oh my god. Alicon is so annoyed right now. But at least he got to kill him in the middle of the screen. Then it's the final stage of Mega Man 4. Code Man. Fairly easy stage. There's some hits and spikes that are annoying, but it's the easiest boss in the game. The entire stage is also done with bright. As you can see, the robot stages for Mega Man 4 is a lot of right and sliding. So the places you can save time is pretty much killing the correct enemies and then having just extremely tight movement. And not falling down, I guess. Quite a bit of time. The water pushes him different directions, which is also risk for bad input, because you can kind of sense how long you can slide. Here he can soft lock, but he waits. If you freeze time the first frame that snail spawns in, you get the soft lock. He's waiting a little bit, so it spawns a bit, and then he freezes time, so he doesn't have to kill them. It's like small mini bosses; they take quite a bit of hits to kill. Stage, then you'll see how hard the boss is. It is, we're hoping he survives this, but he has taken damage during the stage. Not certain. I would say it's not as easy as Refight Metal Man in Mega Man 2, but very close. And that was Mega Man 4. Get to move into Mega Man 5, which I would say, well, I'm a Mega Man 1 fan, it's my favorite classic, but Mega Man 5 still has, I think, the best item. The Super Arrow is just so much fun to use. The 90% run starts with Starman just for for that reason that you get a Super Arrow from it. This game is kind of weird in a sense, though. You have sliding and you have supercharge, or charge shots, but if you take damage while you're charging, you lose the charge. So that's a bit weird. And the second thing that is very odd is the normal NPCs have iframes, so you can't mash down regular enemies. You have to leave a slight window. First stage is one of the harder ones, though. It's a lot of floaty specific jumps with spikes everywhere. But Alicon is just floating through this. This game is pretty much the same. You wanna kill a few specific enemies to reduce the lag of the screen. Oh, that looked close. Getting into Starman, he has a shield that you can shoot through if you're close enough to it. You can be so close that you can shoot him without taking damage from the shield, but it's not that far outside of it. And then he just does jump, and it jumps, and it's RNG if it's gonna shoot the shield or just keep jumping. Like the worst pattern you can get is when it just keeps on jumping non-stop. Because every time he stops, you pretty much get to hit him twice before he puts his shield back up. And for this stage, if he had been on the correct pixel, you have a, I don't know, there's a percentage chance that you get a fast exit from the stage. He didn't get it now though, but... Moving into the second stage, Gravity Man. Which is a lot of going upside down, and I would say it makes it more difficult. When you're upside down, like the normal slide is diagonal down and A, but when you're in the ceiling it's diagonal up and A. And when learning the game, it took quite a while to not press the wrong thing and just jump instead. We've gotten to see some super arrow in use. You're gonna be seeing a lot of it this game. It costs 2 ammo to summon the the super arrow, and after that it drains ammo while you're standing on it. You're gonna be seeing Alicon run on the arrow, because when you're running you can't fall off it. But it also costs less ammo. The game thinks you're not on the arrow every time you kind of like... you lag at the front of the arrow. I don't know the exact ratio, but it's probably around half the cost to run on an arrow compared to just standing on it. This is Gravity Man, which has a specific pattern that he does. Oh, Alicon missed one hit, but it's gonna be fine. This game also has, you wanna stand in the middle of the room, cause Mega Man walks to the middle before he jumps up. So, to save frames, you wanna be standing in the middle. Anyone who's is learning the classic Mega Mans, you really should get to learn 1 to 6 and try this, because it was a lot of fun doing. Gyro Man, first stage where we really use the arrow a lot. He's gonna be doing a lot of pretty tight arrow jumps. He's playing it safe now by just standing still, which means he has 0 ammo here, so he has to take that thing before he gets to the next screen. But the good thing about the arrow, even when you have 0 ammo, you still get to ride that last arrow until it stops. And I forgot to talk about that. This game can be done in 2 ways. You can either do it with beat path or beatless. Beat is like an extra weapon. Alicon is usually, when you do any percent, he's running it with beat, but he's not doing that now. Which means he can skip taking the leather there. Usually you have to wait for the box to fall down to get the leather and then keep moving, but he can skip that. Always dangerous when you miss the first jump up you do, because then it's moved too far down, so you have to do less than the normal jump you're used to. But he made the stage look very easy. Now we get to fight Gyro Man, which is also a very easy boss. As long as you have the gravity. I don't know how Buster only is, but with gravity it is an AoE hit, so you just have to wait for the iframes to drop and then shoot. piece of cake. Very annoying if you go too fast and miss one hit because iframes are still up. Then you have to hit him with a charge shot and a normal buster shot. And now, since we're doing beatless, we get to use the crystal skip. Which, yeah, I wasn't prepared to do commentary, so I can't explain exactly what it is you do. But pretty much he's gonna overload the memory or something like that, which makes the game not recognize specific values. So he's gonna be in like the death scene for a minute. Then he's gonna, yeah, you'll get to see it. This is intentional. Sure what we should talk about though, cause now we're gonna get to watch these two guys walk around for a minute. I have my power back, which is nice. It's rainy outside. Alex will be sleeping for 2 days after this.
Make it 3 days, please.
Okay, Alex is gonna be sleeping after this.
I can take this moment to say, when Alicon is finished here, me and Obscure Lifeform will fill out the schedule that's needed. Because we're ahead of schedule. So we will be covering some part, but we might be 30 to 40 minutes still ahead of time, so just pointing out.
I thought it was a minute, but apparently it was much less than a minute. But yeah, the boss finished. Pretty much you do something with the memory of the game, so you get to like move through the entire game and spawn in the boss corridor by doing that thing. We do it with the super arrow, which makes it easy. You can do it with buster only, but then it's frame perfect. You have to like slide and shoot at a specific point just as a monster walks onto the screen. Then we move into Napalm. The tigers react to you pressing B or when you get close enough. So like at the start of that screen, he's already holding B, so his charge is charging without the tiger jumping. And these tunnelers are a one-shot. They kill you right away if you touch them, but they only take 3 hits to kill, so it's nothing to be afraid of. We'll see if he's gonna take the E-tank. Yeah, he's gonna be safe. Since it's a marathon, he's taking the E-tank. But yeah, as you can see, he's jumping and running on the arrow to save ammo. He did not want the extra life that Edit tried to provide. We're gonna use the gravity attack. Pretty much instead of killing the enemies when they've taken, they cost 1 or 2 hits to kill. But instead of dying, they just float up into space. While they're floating up, you can jump through them as well. Then we get to fight Napalm Man. He has a specific attack pattern. If you're far away, he shoots 3 rockets at you. If you're too close, he throws 2 napalm bombs at you. So pretty much you want to hold your distance. I think the fastest way is to hold the distance the entire fight, because the bombs cause a lot of lag. But we use a safer strat and just stand close to him at the end. I wonder how he's feeling though. No, he lost quite a bit of time in Mega Man 4 because he didn't get Balloon. So I'm not sure how his split's looking, but I think he's still doing good. Still really good.
I mean, he got a gold split on Gyro and Crystal, and we are ahead in Mega 5 with 28 seconds right now.
Ah, nice. Probably some nerves on his side then.
I don't think Alicon knows what nerves is.
He's been whooping my ass in every single sliding Mega Man. I don't like it. At least I haven't beat him 1 and 2, but 3, 4, 5, 6, I cannot touch him. He's a really good Mega Man runner. He speedran quite a few years back. He ran Mickey Mouse games for Super Nintendo. I think he had the world record for it's Mickey's Circus something. He had the world record for a while, and now he came back. He started doing NES runs, so we've been both running pretty much Mega Man side by side. Oh, he clipped down again. Yeah, Mega Man 5, very fun speedrun for the any percent, like the Super Arrow again, very amazing. If you haven't tried it, you should definitely try it. Jokah made a tutorial for us, and it was really good. There's a little bug you can do when you enter this room, but he's slid in now, but you can, like there's a pixel perfect, when the door closes you can slide so you're closer to the boss. Which gives you, you can hit him once early, but it's pixel perfect and it's no frame perfect, sorry, and it's it saves 1 hit, so it's not much. Two stages left, so we're going into Charge Man, Mr. Choo Choo.
And it's the part of the stream where Fleke starts whistling.
I'm not sure which one in Mega Man 5 has the best music. Like growing up, I only played Mega Man 1 and 2. I had no friends that had 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't even know there were 3, 4, 5, 6. And I didn't really play consoles since I got my first computer. So I pretty much got back into it 2 years ago. And learning the Mega Mans now since November 25, it's been finding out that the Mega Mans have great soundtracks, pretty much all of them. Oh, a lot of extra hits there. Oh, never mind, full health. Mega Man 5 has a lot of drops, specifically extra lives. Like when you play the game casually, you have 9 lives very fast.
You know, I can take a few moments here and say, go follow Alicon and Fleke, and Jokah as well, because this is their run technically, but due to some unfortunate circumstances, we're watching Alicon. But still, go follow all 3, because they're amazing people.
Aw, thanks Alex. Follow you too. I assume people who are here are following Alex, but like these events that he puts together is just, it's amazing. Also getting them restreamed on the ESA channel it's a big thing.
Yeah, that came as a surprise last year, so wasn't really on my bucket list that would happen, but.
Yeah, Alicon did quick work of Charge Man using the best weapon in the Mega Man Classic series. No, it is considered the absolute worst. Power Stone. It's a spinning stone thing that, like, you can shoot it once and then you have to wait for 5 seconds while the stones are just spinning around hitting nothing. But he manips that by pressing start, you end the animation. So you can shoot, press start, and then you can press start and then shoot again. So he did that a few times in a row. if you're wondering why he was pressing start so much. Now the final stage, Wave Man, is a bit dangerous because he's gonna do a trick which can soft lock. But first we're gonna get to see if he's gonna do a full bubble skip. We're gonna come up to some bubbles here where he's gonna use the super arrow a few times to try and climb the screen without using the big bubbles. Oh, he hits the first one. Oh, he hit the full one. Very nice. And now this trick, he can soft lock if he's unlucky. Ah, never mind. He didn't slide fast enough, so he fell off, and then he gets to do these screens regularly. If you slide at a specific point on those 3 arrows, you can jump and do this without the, I don't know, the boat or whatever you want to call it. And you can pretty much do the entire thing off screen. You can jump off screen so you're invisible. So you can just stand and wait for all of it. Then you can fight there's gonna be a mini boss in the middle. And you get to fight him as Mega Man, so you can use your shard shot to hit him. So it is quite a bit faster than having to do it with the boat. But yeah, Alicon was so fast, so that didn't even seem to matter to him. But it is nice not having to be on screen killing everything. It also saves some time after this, because now he's gonna have to wait for the boat to go all the way to the right side. And then you have to walk a bit, there's like an animation. Instead, if you get the manip, you can just slide with a shard shot right away. Now he has to wait for the screen to walk off. And then the final boss, Wave Man. He does like a water spout out of the ground, and he shoots his, is it Triton or whatever it's called? So you're taking a lot of damage on this guy just to slide through him as much as possible. But that was Mega Man 5. Going into Mega Man 6, it's the Mega Man he's been playing the most lately. He's been trying to get down to a 35x. And he has been on pace several times. It's just, he hasn't stuck it yet, but it's coming. I think his sum of best is like 35.04 or 30. It's a low 35. So he's gonna get it any day. We start with Windman. And Mega Man 6 compared to the others is a bit different. Like Mega Man 5, I forgot to say it, your shard shot doesn't charge while you're sliding. In Mega Man 6, you charge faster while sliding. So they hadn't really decided on what the best approach was apparently. For Mega Man 6 also, for 3, 4, 5 you can jump out of your slides. For Mega Man 6 you have to either turn around and abort the slide, or you press A to stop the slide. So if you want to jump out of the slide, you can either press left and right and then jump, or you can press A twice. But it makes it a bit difficult leaving Mega Man 5 going into Mega Man 6 with that being such a big difference. But that's been a lot of fun as well with the 46 robots, just doing all of the different mechanics for each Mega Man. Killing a few pandas. They look like evil pandas though, so I'm pretty sure it's okay. But we get to fight the boss. Windman has a few patterns. He shoots 2 propellers. He can lift off the ground and fly around a little bit. Or he can use his shoulder fans to suck you towards him. But you pretty much just want to be sliding as much as you can to get your charge ready as fast as possible and then shoot him. And as you guessed, you want to stand in the middle of the room when you kill the boss, because otherwise Mega Man is gonna walk there before jumping up. Second stage is gonna be Flame Man, which is a very nice stage. It's like when you get the sliding correct at the beginning here, it's so very smooth. It also has a very cool mechanic. The purple stuff on the ground there, it's oil. And later in the stage there's gonna be monsters that throw flames, those guys. And if the flames hit the oil, it starts burning, and then it goes from being harmless to being insta-kill. So that was a kind of fun mechanic they added. Those guys you gotta hit with a charge shot, and if they land in oil, they turn into some like little boat thing, which you use a few times. Here you skip it though, but you have to use it to get up. Ooh! Was never worried there. The ladders in the classic Mega Mans, they all work differently and they swap between the games, so it's really annoying. Like, I played Mega Man 2 and 1 and 2 the most, and then getting to Mega Man 3, you're used to just climbing down the ladder a little bit and then pressing A to drop down. When you do that in Mega Man 3, you climb up instead. And in this game, I'm not sure, I think you can't touch the D-pad when you press A, or it won't drop from the ladder. I can't swear, I've been playing too many different ones today, but I think it is. You can't hold any direction, you just press A to drop. Fighting Flame Man, he has a few different attacks. He does a few flame pillars, he can jump, or he can shoot 3 fireballs in a row. But Mega Man 6 bosses overall are quite easy, they have easy patterns. There are some annoying ones though, like Flame Man can be annoying if he decides on just jumping the entire time, because his jumps are very floaty, so you have to wait for him to come down. The second to last boss is gonna be the same. If you're unlucky and he just keeps jumping, it's a lot of extra time compared to if he's standing still and shooting. Next is the ice physics stage of the game, Blizzard Man. It's a lot of damage boosting through the stage. Mega Man 6 was very generous with how little damage you take from damage boosting. Like compared to Mega Man 4, where you take pretty much 4 damage from everything or more. I don't know what it is here, but it's more likely to be 2 damage. So you don't have to worry as much. Oh, okay. He missed killing one of the shields, but he just slid away from it. Worked out well. Now we get a little submarine going up and down. Like the lowest points of it, you die if you're at it when it's the lowest, and you want to move perfectly through this screen to be able to slide through this. Like if you have extremely tight movement, you can go all the way past the spikes, but just getting to that, like the second gap where Alicon got, it's very tight movement also. He takes an intentional damage boost to not waste any ammo on that thing. He has way more ammo than he needs, but there's also a cool trick there where you can just slide past those bombs, but it is I don't know how it works actually. I think it's frame perfect or close to it. You do some type of slide and you can slide under the bombs, but if you fail it, you die, so. This guy has a few different patterns. He can either attack you with the snowflakes, or he will try and attack you with a rolling attack. while he's rolling, you can't hit him either, so you want him to shoot snowflakes at you.
Hey Fleke, do you want to know his splits right now?
Yeah, let's hear it. How's it going for him?
Well, he got a gold split on Flame Man. Blizzard Man, he's green. He's 1 minute 27 seconds ahead right now.
Holy shit, he's doing... it's not a deathless, he died in Mega Man 4, but still. So sick. It's pretty much the run he did yesterday, but without the soft lock.
Wait, he soft locked yesterday?
Yeah, when we raced, he soft lock on Bubble Man in Mega Man 2. If you jump and get hit while you're next to the door in Bubble Man in Mega Man 2, you get pushed out.
Oh yeah.
And it's not really a soft lock. You can like walk around quite a bit and kill yourself somewhere, but we just used the password to get back. But he lost like 2.5 minutes, so he would have been like a minute something into a PB.
The currently his timer says best possible time is 1:50 this run, so his
See where he gets.
PB is 1:51, I think.
Yeah, the thing is though, you have 2.5 minutes you have to redact because we're doing 30-second breaks between each game. So like if he does this deathless, he'll get like a 1:48 something, I think.
Insane.
Yeah, that's gonna be quite high on the boards. This is definitely the hardest stage of this game though. It's harder than the wireless and everything. Like this ending here with the bouncing. It's very tight. If you jump too late, you hit fish. If you jump too soon, you hit something. It's a lot of switching between A and B because you want to charge up to be ready with a charge. It makes it look so easy. I don't hate him, but yeah. And then it's Plant Man. He's gonna try and do a manip where the first time he jumps and lands on you, he shoots him, and then if he's I don't know how he gets him to just he gets him to just run around without putting his shield back up. So like he got in I think 4 hits or 5 hits without the boss putting up his shield again. Usually he puts up his shield, you can get 2 attacks between each.
Yeah, I see a few people being a little bit confused that this is not a race, but I guess we can take it a little bit short here. Unfortunately, Fleke and Jokah had a power outage, so we had to switch over in very last seconds, like to make this a solo run for Alicon instead. And the run before Fleke and Alicon's run sadly got, we couldn't do the run because of audio issues for Ligameister. So that's why we're like maybe an hour, like 1 hour 30 minutes ahead of schedule at the moment, depending on Alicon how he finished this run. So that's why me and Obscure, for example, will cover a little bit, and then we will just wing whatever we are ahead of schedule with. So
some last day RNG shenanigans for the marathon. He's doing a Tomahawk Man right now, flying through it. He's almost at the boss already. No, he's halfway through. Sorry, wasn't the right position. But he's using Flame Man for most of this stage because Flame Man does a lot of damage, so he's killing the monsters, the NPCs very quickly. Like this thing, I think it's 10 buster shots or something to kill, but he does it with 4 flame shots. That was Tomahawk stage. Tomahawk's weakness is Plant Man that we just did. Plant Man is Mega Man's 6th shield weapon. So you pretty much just you wanna run into him if it's 8 times or 6 times without him without you losing the ammo on his shots. And I still haven't figured out the timing of his things, because his attacks come at specific timings, but then he does like body slam things in the middle of it. We get to do Yamato stage. Yamato man. There is an annoying part here, but I think he's gonna safe it, yeah. Like, the fastest way is to just slide and jump towards that platform, shooting the ball that NPCs shoots, but the hitbox for that ball, it looks big, but it's extremely small. I don't know how many pixels it is, but it is very hard to hit. So if you do a slide and you try to shoot it, if you're unlucky, you just take the hit and fall down the pit. So instead we slow it down and then shoot it without jumping over. And here we get to see him use an item from this game. It's pretty much a jetpack. You walk more slowly, you fly slowly, but it's like a rechargeable thing. As long as you're walking on the ground, it recharges again. So you can fly for a specific amount of time before you need to land. When playing this game casually, that thing is very nice to have. You can skip a lot by just flying over stuff. Yamato Man has two different attacks. He can jump and shoot 3 arrows, or he can shoot one straight arrow and then run to it. He can never do the same attack more than twice in a row. So when he does one attack 2 times, you know what the third attack is gonna be. That is why that was such a fast fight. Then we're going into the second last stage of this marathon run. Nightman. It has it isn't that tight really, but it's still very scary. There's a crusher in this stage, or as Pulping Kamisenin calls it, a chandelier that will kill you if you you can pretty much jump into it. It's coming up here. But it's yeah, Alicon did it easily. And there he swaps weapon, which makes the chandelier will just skip you. If you don't swap weapon there, you're gonna die from being crushed. You can also, like, if you slide fast enough, you hit that NPC car thing, and you're in iframes when the crusher is at the bottom. Like, the slide thing looks way more tight than it is. The problem really is that first jump over the spike pit without jumping into the crusher. He shoots the pots to get the head to come up, and then he shoots the head. Eddie shares some health, but Alicon is not interested. And then we're coming close to the best part of this stage when you're doing it casually. This was very fun. Took forever to do this room, but the bouncing was a lot of fun. And then it's boss time. Nightman is also known as Jumpman, because like I explained earlier, the bosses have a few patterns. This guy can either shoot his spike ball, or he can do a jump. Oh, Alicon is lucky and gets a spike ball. Then he just got low jumps at least. But if you're unlucky, Nightman is just doing those high jumps the entire fight, and you can hit him once per jump well, twice per jump. But it is very slow compared to getting 3 hits right away when he just shoots the spike ball out.
He's just crushing this game because that's
Yeah,
another, that's 2 gold splits in a row here for him.
Yeah, he's flying through this. He is definitely set on getting that record back that he didn't get yesterday. You could almost say that I am very lucky that my power ran out already in Mega Man 1, cause this I would have been completely obliterated in this run. Final stage is Centaur Man, which is for some reason a water stage as well. But Alicon will be doing most of the stage with Nightman, which is also the weapon for the boss.
It's sort of fun because I've seen you like do more practice and runs on stream, but barely seen anything from Alicon, and he's just like flying through these games.
Yeah, Alicon does more offline play than he streams. I never play unless I'm streaming, pretty much. Except for Mega Man 1, when I did that, I did a lot of offline practice. But I enjoy learning games and playing with, like having people with me giving tips. Alicon does most of his practice offline, and then he does some runs online.
He
he's
locks
very
in.
fast.
He locks in and becomes ultra serious offline.
Yeah. But like he's so fast at learning the games. It's insane. Like he's way beyond me in these. And I feel like he started later than I did. He's doing so good. This is gonna be a really nice time.
Yeah.
Like the timer right now up there is we're gonna subtract 2.5 minutes because we had the 30-second break between each Mega Man. So it's gonna be a 47?
I think it is a 47 if I can do math.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 47 even.
That's time.
Damn, that's time. Oh yeah, sorry, that's time.
Holy
Oh my god, that is
moly.
so sick.
That's well, on the timer it's 150.13, and that's a gold split on Centerman with 136 gold split. Just finished off the run with 3 gold splits in a row. Jesus.
147, 43 it should be then. 147.43. If I'm counting this correctly. That is a sick split.
That's insane.
I wonder if he's gonna wanna come online and say some words.
Yeah, if he wants to, he should definitely join us.
Let's see.
This is now when Alicon just decides I'm just gonna finish off all of Mega Man 6.
Yeah, he's gonna join. He's gonna join the voice.
I'm gonna let you guys talk so I can prepare all the other stuff behind.
Yeah, do it. Come back when you're ready, and we'll just talk a bit about the run.
Yep.
Did he shut off his stream? Yeah, he said he's gonna join. He's gonna join the Discord. Welcome, champion.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah. Welcome. GG.
Thank you.
Holy shit, what a run.
Yeah, that was except for when I entered ring twice.
Yeah, and the missed balloon, but other than those two things, that was flawless.
Yeah, that was only one death. I'm really happy with that one.
Yeah. If
I'm
our
sorry
math
for
is
the
correct,
crushing of the estimate, Alex.
It's fine. It's fine. It's not like we're already bleeding time. Well, not bleeding time. We're already like ahead by like
that was
5
a really
hours.
good run.
No, but
147.43, if I'm thinking right.
I'm just gonna show.
like that.
I'm just gonna show the people on stream your
Oh, that's
splits.
Alicon splits.
Yeah, that's my splits.
I just have to show you guys. It's like
I can show-
it finished the run with 3 gold splits. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's the whole all the what's it called, all the games. So like it was only 4 I lost time. I gained time in all the other games.
Yeah, and 4 was the balloon miss. I really
Balloon
thought you were
and
gonna
one
take
death.
an intention. I really thought you were gonna take an intentional
No, I
death to get
tested it out. Like you only in RoboMaster you only use it twice, and it's in Skull and it's in Ring.
Yeah.
So you lose more time to take the death because you spawn all the way back at the beginning than to
Yeah, true.
just keep going.
Yeah, I saw you brought out Bright in Ringman in
Yeah.
Mega Man 4, for example. Looked very good.
Yeah, I was testing it before today actually.
Any nerves, or you just felt it was smooth sailing?
No, actually no nerves. The nerves were more for it being a race, but then you disappeared and the nerves kind of disappeared too. Then it was just gaming.
That was really horrible timing. Third stage,
Yeah,
everything just went black. I called Jokah and he's like, "Yep, I'm out of power as well." So then I just logged on and did commentary on my phone. So you're gonna have to suffer through listening to my voice if you're rewatching that.
Yeah, I listened with commentary. I had you on, so I heard everything.
Nice.
No whistling though.
No, Alex was trying to get me to whistle.
Yeah,
I think
I know.
he wanted to make it a longer stream, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I have some time to fill here, you know.
Yeah, I guess there's a lot of curveballs doing a marathon like this.
Well, I mean, the only curveball is today. I mean, kind of fitting with the last day of the marathon to have.
Something has to go wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been going too well.
But this game, like, you can lose so much time if you die. And because one run I did, I game over in Brightman and lost over 3 minutes just in one stage. So if you get into like a ball, yes, you can just keep on dying.
Yeah, when you
So
die
the trick
once.
is to not die.
No, when you die once, you've used up ammo that you need to do the stage, so you're gonna have to do the stage differently, and that usually costs you another death.
Yeah. So keeping it deathless, that's a good strat, I would say.
Yeah, that's key. But I saw the wave man skip again.
Yeah, I slid way too late.
Yeah.
I was scared, but I was not that scared.
But your
But
fight with the
I
mini-boss
just
was
missed
so
time
fast.
my slide.
Yeah, but you still the boss, you killed it so quickly with the boat.
Yeah, I practice it. Not with the boat, it's different with the boat because you shoot lower in the boat than when you're standing still.
Ah, okay.
So it's a different, but I have practiced much of the timing on that boss.
Yeah, it looked like you definitely knew what you were doing.
Yeah. And yeah, overall not a lot of big mistakes more than in 4. That was a really good run. That would be fun to do in a race. I want to see.
1:47:43. That puts you extremely high up. Wait, I need to forfeit on race time.
Oh yeah, it was just racing. Jokah is still
Losing my point. Oh yeah, Jokah is also losing. I don't know why he joined the race, but
he was there in spirit, you know.
yeah. I'm gonna have to add a comment to that thing. I hate DNF. DNFing in races is I don't like it.
And I don't like it.
No. If you join a race, you play until you're done, or the power goes out.
Yeah, well, in this case, definitely the power goes out. You played so hard, Fleke, that the power went out in all the town you live in, apparently.
Yeah, it was the entire neighborhood. Since me and Jokah, we are 3 or 4 houses apart, and well, both of ours went. So
They were like, "Oh no, there's a Mega Man race going on here. We need to cut power."
I had nothing to do with it, I swear.
You are 16th on the board. You bopped Mellow Flows.
Yeah, 1:47:39.
That's a solid
39.
time. That's a sick time, to be honest.
Yeah, I am. Also, and if I lost 1 minute to entering
Yeah, you did the double.
ring. I
yeah.
think it was around 1 minute I lost.
What was going through your mind there, though? Because it's the opposite side of the stage change.
Anyway, I was in the mindset of Mega Man 2, where I press down and then start.
Ah,
I have done it once before, where I entered Pharaoh twice.
oh, yeah,
And now I
right.
did it again. That is one of the issues with doing all the games. Like, some things are just from the past, where you try one thing that works in one game but absolutely does not work in the other game.
Yeah, I talked about that as well. The difficulty of doing this when you go from like Mega Man 5 to 6, and the sliding is completely different, and the charge is completely different. But that also makes it fun.
Yeah, that's part of the fun. I really enjoy these runs. It's really draining to do it so long, but it's so much fun to play all the games.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to race you later now that I didn't get to do it live, but
Yeah,
But
I
it-
feel like I probably got away easy not racing you this day, because then I wouldn't say never, but I would not have beat you in this race.
you never know. But probably not.
Well, I don't have much else to add to this.
I have a thing
Thanks,
to add.
thanks,
I have
Alex,
a
for
thing
having
to
us.
add. Since this race didn't happen this summer, because, well, this marathon this year. This happens next year, okay?
Yeah,
Sure.
you want a rematch?
If you're far ahead on the schedule again, we'll just change it to a 1-6 marathon, and we do full games.
Oh,
Okay, that would be something.
yeah, that's like
four hours or whatever it
something
is.
from 3.5 to 4 hours.
You know what? That's good. I just put it in the middle of the day or something like that, so I can just, eat dinner, take a nap. That's fine. That solves all my
Yeah.
issues.
Boomer nap. Perfect.
Trust me, I need a boomer nap.
You deserve a boomer nap.
Yeah.
All right.
Great job on doing this.
Thank you so much, Alicon, Fleke,
Yeah,
and
thank you
Jokah, even
for
though
having us.
things happened. Thank you so much for being part of this marathon. It means a lot.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah. Thanks for having
It was
us.
a lot of fun.
All right, I guess we switch
And
over
we
to
will see
intermission.
you on ESA.
Yeah, ESA. I had to.
Sweden.
Sweet. Okay, I'm switching over. We'll do some stuff here in background. We will be back shortly. I'll see you in just a few. Peace out. So.